This is the road that goes to Montenegro.
Montenegro.
So we don't know what the rules and regulations. We're not crossing the border, but we're just seeing if we can get close to it. So this tiny little road runs along the coastline of the lake. Is this Lake Shkoder?
Yes.
Which is the largest lake, I think, in the Balkans. And you've got to be careful, because if you meet oncoming vehicles, it's kind of one of you has to give way. But this goes, I don't think anymore it goes to the border with Montenegro. I think that border is closed. If you look ahead of me now, you'll see goats on the road. Just out to the right there, you see goats. I love these sort of roads. You just got to take it easy, drive, you know, nice and slow. There's a bird of prey just flew in front of the car. But take it easy, nice and slow. Let's just keep pushing it to the end and see what's on this road. I'd love to know if it comes to a border crossing or whether it just peters out to nothing. So we've got a sign here that says stop. I'm not sure why. Can't really just stop. Maybe it's just a stop for, what is it? We're not crossing the border, are we?
I think so. I can't come in.
Okay, we've got a problem here. No, we've got to pull in, a little pull in just here. Okay, we're going to connect the sound. The sound quality might change. We're going to connect up the microphones because there's a bit of wind coming in when we open the window. We're still in Albania. We've hit another little village, it seems, like a little commune. There's parking 50 meters, so maybe we'll stop here, do a little bit of research. Gotta get around this Mercedes. Oh, it's a little food shop. Bars and restaurants. Well, you wouldn't have thought, would you, coming this... It looked like we were coming to the end of everything, and now there's a little town. Look at that. It's full of firewood and onions. This is fascinating. I suspect some of the people in this area will talk the local dialects, the sort of patois for the region. They're two silver Mercedes. A lot of Mercedes out this way, Michelle.
On Google Maps, the road just ends.
Okay.
Like that, I think.
We're just going to go down here. I'm going to look at map, but there's a little church or mosque here on the left. I think we're about as far as we can go. We'll probably come about 5 kilometers, 3 or 4 miles maybe. Over there is SHKODÖR. Over there is Michelle. But there's a bar and restaurant here. I wonder if this church is open. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's open. I don't think it's someone's house. I think it's a church or a mosque. I mean, it could be someone's house actually. Maybe. I'm not sure. So today's a bit of one of those days we're not sure what we're doing, because we planned to go up into the mountains, but the weather is pretty treacherous today. A lot of heavy rain. It's raining just a little bit, but up in the mountains. So hopefully tomorrow we're going to take you up to the town of Tespixhe. So what can we do today? It's quite quiet, not a lot of people around, just a few locals. I think we might head back away, back to civilization, and have a coffee and maybe a little bit of something to eat. We possibly mistakenly decided to go a little bit further, but I'm not going to give this much more distance because the roads are getting unmade. What do you think, Michelle?
There's houses up here, isn't there? You can't turn around now, so keep going till you can turn around. Turn around here. Car coming.
Can we drive this way? Hello, man. Sorry. Proszę, you speak a little English?
Yeah.
Can we drive this way? It's okay?
Ja. Por pakje toe de nok kan nooit. Dit is er nog.
Okay.
Nok kan nooit. Wonders moet je.
I came a little further, but the road is getting non-existent here. So we've turned around, we're going to head back. While we've still got a reasonably decent road service. If we meet vehicles along this road, we're going to be in a lot of bother. So while the roads are still, compacted, down here you can see how muddy and unmade the road is getting. It is time to venture no further. We're probably about a kilometre to the border with Montenegro. Still quite solid, but pretty muddy. Michelle's not looking happy. Civilization is that way. You can see the buildings. No one else is coming this far along the road. So sense tells me it's a rental car. We don't want to go onto roads that are not compacted. So we're going to head back. So you can see just how quickly the road becomes much more smooth. So I suggest if you come along this route and you want to have a little look along here, once the blacktop stops, probably you should stop. Oh, look.
Baby one.
Yeah, the goats. So we're just on the roadside here, but look, it's almost like a little trolley cart goes up to that house for deliveries. The rubbish collection. I love it when you're driving anywhere and you suddenly come across goats or sheep or cows in the road. It feels natural for some reason, Michelle. I think
it's cool.
It feels natural. It feels like it's the way the road should be, not just for people and cars. Okay, we've stopped. You're never far from good coffee. And I've ordered they had some little cakes here, so we're going to give them a try. He said they're in a syrup with nuts. A lovely little place. I mean, the weather is dreadful, but the people are always warm and welcoming. I don't think this camera will pick it out just how beautiful the mountains look in the distance. Let me just show you a little bit the hotel. So it's Lembus restaurant. Got a little Vespa outside. Actually, you'll notice it's right at the end of the town, and there is a little Viking boat. I say a Viking boat. It's clearly not a Viking boat. I might ask them if they can tell me a little of the history about the boat. In the summertime, I think this place it would be rocking. Does that show it better? Not really, but it looks impressive. And Shkoder is over there. Okay, so the boat is just a figment of their imagination. Okay, coffee is here. So I've actually gone for a macchiato, but I've gone for a grande macchiato. And then, Michelle, I thought we'd try.
Yes, this looks interesting.
This is a little.
The different ones?
No, they're the same. So it's he said it's sweet with nuts and syrup. Mm-hmm. You know me, never far away from trying something sweet. Oh, yum.
It's got date in there, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very rich.
Yeah.
Dates, but like a demerara sugar, like a dark treacle. Big piece. It's very good. Maybe somebody can give us some tips on this, because Michelle's drinking the black coffee. I often have just a little espresso, a macchiato with an espresso with a little bit of milk. And we're getting really varied prices. Like just yesterday we had coffee out and I had a macchiato and it was 80 cents, for example, 80 lek. And Michelle had basically a long black and it was 200 lek. Here, the one with the milk is 110, so about, call it €1.10, and yours is 100.
100.
And I can't quite see, maybe we were just, I don't think we were ripped off, but maybe, you know, for a black coffee, 200 was the most expensive we've had.
Yeah, and it's just the same as yours with a bit more water.
So I don't know if we should be asking for a particular type, just black coffee. Somebody can maybe guide us in the right direction. I mean, here the prices are perfectly reasonable. This is basically a cappuccino.
Yeah, I mean, yours is a big one.
Generally, cappuccinos are a lot more expensive.
Yes.
So I've just asked for a macchiato and I've asked for a grande, and it's only 100, €1.
Yeah, I don't know.
110.
Yeah.
And as always, really good coffee. You can't beat coffee here. So I've just been talking to the young man. So this cake is particular to this town, not even in the Shkoder.
Okay.
If you get it in Shkoder, it won't be the same as here. And it's called Tespixhe. Tespixhe. I've kind of phonetically written it down. The other dish that's famous here is the Tavë Krapi, which is the lake fish. And they bake it with dried plums.
Oh, nice.
And a sauce and vegetables. And we've heard a lot about it, right?
We have, yeah.
So
it's like carp from the lake.
It is, but
It's not like river carp.
but it tastes like, because it's a big enough lake that it has almost a tidal effect. You know, it's not tidal, but I think the moon has an effect on the lake. It's not like river carp. It's much more meaty, and we'd really like to try it. But today the lighting is so bad. We have. No, I don't think we're going to film it today. Is this us? I think a bit of a nightmare, that couple.
Filmed him sliding.
Huh?
Filmed him sliding.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So again, I think he just hit that bit of ice on the side and it went.
Where's Guli? Oh, there.
Stood out there.